Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, okay. Not sure what I just triggered, but... Alright, that was odd. Ah, okay. Another room.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Sounds about right from what I know of people. Shell casing, gunpowder, metal scrap. Alright. What the fuck is this?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Fascinating. And back in we go. I do feel like I am missing something. Oh, there's the rowboat, I think. Titania.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Sir.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Can I drown myself? Feels like I could. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, unreadable. I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Unreadable. He's here.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Skills. Set trap twice. Interesting. The fact that I have to put... Hi! Thank you. I'm trying false lashes for the first time today. Sir, I found a will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Bye. Do I have a map? Yeah, I don't know what to do. So, I'm giving up there for a little bit. We'll come back later. Go look around the buildings. Figure out where the fuck we are. I'm probably missing something very obvious, and I just don't. Far under the keel. Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
I don't know.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Mr. Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Little music to
Welcome
make
to
you feel
Under the
good.
Keel. What do you want?
Bye.
Just bye.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do
Really?
tell.
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Okay. I think she's a little bit nutty, but probably also kind of on the mark. Okay, I think... Okay, I think I got it now. Fuck me and everything that wants to make it difficult. But I can't say it's actually work.
What? Take this. Yeah, run! Take this, ape face. What? Yeah, run!
When Albert
Got it.
Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
That took way too fucking long. They should have helped with that just a little bit. They don't guide me by the hand, but come on.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
It's funny when games like to be intentionally difficult. Okay, so I need to go to Mind Palace. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Combine. Okay, combine clues. Okay. Sudden outbreak. Albert Thurman spread some sort of psychotic influence, which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Okay. Albert attacked? No. It's gonna take a while just to figure out how this. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be reason to hate them. I have to figure out the button so I don't go back every time. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Hello.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. Something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port, but don't worry, I've struck a deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge.
Broken with a shot or melee attack, okay.
The door won't budge.
Oh. Oh dear.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
What the fuck? Ah. Okay, guess that's starting. Lewis the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. Okay, we're figuring this out finally. Just spent way too long at the start. I mean, I like the game if it doesn't get weird like that again. Because I like instructions. Maybe I just failed to read them. Probably that. I probably just failed to read them. It's probably me. User error.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs.
You doubt that it was user error?
You gotta promise to deal
Or do you doubt it's
once and
not
for
gonna
all.
be weird?
But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Okay. Let me see. I need... Oops. Nope. I don't know what I need.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Who?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr.
Okay.
Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall...
You know, I don't always feel attractive, but I can say, at least I
immediately
don't look like that.
covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in
Gorgeous.
our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Why do
What
you look
kind
like
of-
that?
Why do your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just 'cause I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I don't think you are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Lewis was aware what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throckmorton. Nope. Honestly, if not for him hating him so much, I might... Psychotic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murder to justice. It's also that he tried to bribe me. That's like, if you're innocent, you don't need a bribe. Hold your innocence! I'm innocent, but I'm gonna just... Okay. On my screen. Oh dear. There's some things it wants me to do, I think. Someone's about to get pissy!
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a
What is he?
bone
He's
to pick
investigating
with
the
your
murder
family.
of this guy as
Out on
well.
Albert.
His son was
that
missing.
scum
He
won't
found him
get
dead.
off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
But now I'm gonna investigate my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
I thought you played it.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria
I'll know when I'm
involve
playing
shared
it back.
visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear,
Sorry.
Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.